This would be a good time to ingest some extra caffeine. Late night adventures on the gridiron, and we all know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. Glad to have you with us. Elliott T. Bauer Stadium in Huntsville, Texas, home of the Sam Houston Bearcats. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the UNLV Rebels, taking on a team from Conference USA, the Sam Houston Bearcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. The Bearcats will kick it away first. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Rebels offense will go on the attack first. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
I love having guys that have the ability to make something happen after they catch it. Simple hitch route, right? Okay, give me some extra yards. Get me a first down after the play. Nice job by the wide receiver.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. Let's talk for just a minute here about UNLV. The only important expectations are the ones inside the program, but when you start the season on the outside of the rankings looking in, it can give you a little bit of an edge, can't it?
Yeah, they want to prove to everybody they should have been ranked coming into this year. These players are angry. They feel like they're being disrespected, and they want to make a point to the entire college football world with a big win today.
Yeah, and you hear it all season, and you see it every year. The teams come out of nowhere, and they feel like they've got a lot of potential, a lot of high-ranked players on the squad, and they're going to put it together, and that they'll get themselves into those rankings.
On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Hauls it in, the first down and more. There he goes. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. The definition of 4-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere, just look at the card, right? That card's supposed to tell us what to do, but maybe I'll go for it anyways. This offense took a little bit of a gamble, but they get the first down. Nothing to worry about, Chris.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking for a man. It's Calandria. Steps away to find some room. He is sacked way behind the line of scrimmage. Just a catastrophic play there. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Here's the pressure. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. The Rebels will line up to punt it away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. The Bearcats offense will try to get something started with their first possession. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been... see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him, and I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing, proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
Quickly out to the tight end. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Bearcats are in the hurry-up.
You coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
Across the 25, he's got room. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. Going to the run, it's Porter. Smashes through the tackle. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, first and goal. Back to throw, it's Watson. Looking for the goal line. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. They've moved him forward to the 2. Now it's second and goal. They'll move the tight end. Trying to surge it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Sam Houston. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. And the Rebels with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Works his way into the traffic and picks up 3 to the 17.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. A couple of yards short of the first down in your own territory, but they are going to go for it on 4th. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs.
And I like this. I like aggressiveness, especially early in ball games. Set the tone. I'm going to go for it. I'm going to play 4-down football. Nowadays, it makes a lot of sense. You see it with analytics. Go for it, even if it's in your own territory.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Now rolling to the left. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe. And how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. Leaves it with the running back. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. The offense in its own end, still needing a couple of yards for the first down, but they'll stay out there and go for it on 4th. Finds him out of the backfield, and they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. And the Rebels want to crank the tempo.
And that is the advantage of having versatility at the running back position, right? It's 4th down. Everyone in the stadium thinks he's going to get the handoff.
Time to take a shot. Hits him in stride at the 10. Touchdown, Vegas. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him.
And that's exactly why you do play action. You freeze linebackers, you freeze safeties, you open up spots on the field and take big...
Oh, they block it. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Got enough for the first. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. Takes the handoff. It's Porter. Makes a man miss. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. That's the end of the period, and Sam Houston has the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. First play of the period, first down here. Looking for a man, it's Watson. Makes the grab.
And for DBs out there trying to stop these short slant routes against man coverage, being physical is really key. You want to get your hands on the wide receiver and really try to disrupt that timing between the QB and his target.
And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. And the Bearcats come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. A strike downfield. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down. And the Bearcats come to the line in the hurry-up. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The lost yardage leaves them with 2nd and 11. Here we go. Pulls and fires complete. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. 8th play of the drive coming. It'll be a 3rd and 6. Corner's right up on that line of scrimmage. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And this one's going to be incomplete. He was trying to make the connection in the back corner of the end zone. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. Absolutely center cut. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Kansas State looked like a serious force in what can only be described as a dominant win. This is a program that's won before, and they might just add some more hardware before this year is out. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking to throw, it's Calandria. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. He'll try to do it himself. Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds. The Rebels come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They'll try to run for it. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it. Creates a little room. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the...
Wide clearing spaces. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup.
This guy just gives you nightmares. I mean, he's just got so much electricity. He just pulls it down and chews up yards like it's nothing. That's a quarterback. A quarterback doing that to your defense.
Got the first down, looking for more. And the defense. On it, and they get that turnover.
You know, oftentimes when you're playing in conditions like this and it's raining, you'll see a lot of the skill players offensively take off the gloves because they want to be able to feel the football. They think it gives them better control of it. I don't know if that played into the football going on the ground there, but you know that ball security is going to be one of the biggest factors in this game moving forward.
Working well behind the sticks on second down.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your...
There he goes! All the way out to the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 15. And the Bearcats headed quickly to the line.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
Quarterbacks talk about it all the time. They love the clean pocket where they can step up, throw the football. That is not what they had. Nice job by the defense, beating the offensive line, disrupting the timing, and getting a nice clean hit on the quarterback.
Snags it over the middle. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Finding an escape route. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. The Bearcats will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. A low-line drive and not his best work. And the coverage team down there to touch the ball. No return on this play. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. He wants to change this route. The give to the left side. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Back to throw, it's Calandria. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. Man, they have been great on fourth down. A perfect 3 for 3. They'll try it again here. Throws to the tight end. And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They'll try the run. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Under fire. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Third play of the drive, and they need to make something happen here on 3rd and long.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
From the gun, wants to pass. He's got him. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. He needs to make sure those mechanics are pure from the right hash and 40 yards away. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. Now up by 7 points here in the second. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Looking downfield on first down. He's taking the shot. Makes the grab at the 25, and there's room. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels!
Well, as a defense, you know you're going to see the go route, especially against this guy. He does it to defenses, it seems, every single week, and so they're not able to get back deep enough to get run by. He makes the catch and then runs it into the end zone. They're going to have to change up their coverage and get some safety help up over the top because this guy's speed is a problem.
Extra point here will tie the game. And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Dropping back, it's Watson. Looking to scramble. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. The Bearcats come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Here comes the heat. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They boot it away. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. This offense has it with really good field position. Looking to throw on first down. Deep shot for the end zone. Picked off to stop the threat.
And you wonder if that interception's guy back down to reality a little bit. He was lights out early in this game. Everything he was throwing was right on the money, and that might have been a decision where he got a little bit greedy, and David, the defense made him pay.
And this defense has seen it time and time. They've been throwing the football, having success. Nice job adjusting, breaking on the football, making a play. They needed to break serve. They needed something to happen to go their way to kind of mess this guy's rhythm up. That might be the start of it.
And they'll just play it safe with the run right back to the line of scrimmage, and we are at halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellas, by the looks of things, we've had one enjoyable first half in Huntsville. And talk about a good competitive game so far. Not saying this has been the best first half we've seen in the history of these two programs. But they've matched each other's intensity, and the result has been, well, a good competitive game so far. They don't call me the most creative man in broadcasting for nothing, you know. And with that, let's send it back to our team at Elliott T. Bowers Stadium.
And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Makes his man miss. Works his way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18. The Bearcats will hustle to the line.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Well, this running back has had a pretty good day so far in this game, and I think the key right now is for the defense to find a way to slow him down. He had a good run 2 plays ago. The defense gets the TFL on this one. I think you got to change up your fronts defensively and try to give this offensive line different alignment looks to see if they can confuse him.
Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch. The Bearcats have it with a 1st and 10.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Pulls it and fires to the left. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. And the Bearcats are rolling down the field.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Bought a little time, lets it go. Got his man on the right. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
Hey, who says hitch passes can't get big yards? Receiver catches it, makes a guy miss, and goes and gets a 1st down.
Finds a little space. He gets it across the 40 and out of bounds at the 38. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Bearcats can really attack on this 2nd and short. Leaves it with the back. Tackle is made at the 33. It's about a 5-yard pickup, and that'll be enough for a 1st down.
Great job by the offense, understanding where the sticks are. And look, they got the 1st down, and they're like, all right, let's crank this tempo up now. We got 1st down. Let's go fast.
Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Clock ticks across the 4-minute mark here in the 3rd. Motion from the wideout. Defense showing blitz. Will they bail out of it? Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
It's been really hard on this quarterback all game long. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give this defense so much credit because they've done a really nice job on the back end in coverage, but they've also been able to affect his rhythm with a solid pass rush, and you saw it right there getting the sack.
Got him downfield. The change will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18.
Knocking on the door. Offense now in the red zone.
Looking for a gap. It's Porter. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. They knocked him down after the takeaway, and a big play for this defense. They go to the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, good call by the defense there. They dialed up blitz into that running play, and the linebacker able to make the stop.
Man, what a finish we could have. Tie game, 3rd quarter here, 2nd and 10. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking to throw, it's Calandria. Throwing right. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down.
Wow, the quarterback got away with one there. He's lucky that defender dropped that pass because if he picks it, he might have taken that one to the house.
Rushes on him. Takes a hit as he releases it and just spiked it right into the ground. Great place to start for this offense. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. Give to the running back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Bearcats now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Bringing the heat. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And, guys, they really need to make something happen on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. He caught it. Touchdown, Bearcats! And that one will give him the lead.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Just a tremendous return. Great run, great speed and vision to really set up this offense. He almost got totally loose on that one. The give to the tailback. Slithers into space. Shakes off the defender. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. And the Rebels in the hurry-up.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
Love the push by the offensive line on that RPO play. Look how they just work the single teams and the double teams. You see linemen chipping off of their guys and climbing into the 2nd level and getting a hat on the linebacker. That's why those types of plays are successful.
The Rebels come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Oh, they're after him. Flips it out on the screen. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. He's got it. He kept him out of the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1-yard line.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And the Rebels trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They will score! Touchdown, UNLV. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
And the ball is loose on the return. Maybe some nerves on that return, but a fortunate bounce, and they'll retain possession. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking deep down the right side. And he's brought down after a huge completion. You look to be backed up, and then suddenly you're not. Big play has them across the 50, and they'll have it 1st and 10. Back to pass, it's Watson. Quickly complete. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. The Bearcats can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. From the gun, the give, looking for room. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Bearcats want to move quickly. They'll try to get it through the air. Just a short pass to the tight end. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. The give to the back. An explosive play in the running game as he's got first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. To the air on first down. Quickly complete. What a ride. It's been through the first 3 quarters of this game. We are all tied up. Let's check out some stats. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the fourth, all tied up. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Looking to fire. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
And the QB has had a nice drive, and this offense has been throwing the football all over the yard. You want to stop that? Get pressure on him. Nice job getting to the quarterback, affecting him, and even better, getting him on the ground.
Fires toward the end zone. And it's intercepted. Oh, what a big play in a tie game. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. A lot of real estate in front of them as the drive starts at their own 6. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Keeps looking downfield. He's got it. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
He let the thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Yeah, and because of the pressure, the defense gets pressure on him immediately so quickly that he makes a bad decision, tries to throw it into double coverage. Really nice job pressuring the quarterback up front.
Looking downfield, it's Calandria. Makes the grab, and he didn't squeeze it. It's Luke. All kinds of room to the right. He's dragged down to the ground, but what a play there. Scoops up, touchdown Rebels. And they've moved out front here in the fourth.
What a nice job by the defense. Not only getting the football out, the awareness to scoop it up. I got space, get up the field, a little caravan to the end zone, making the big play. And this offense in game 1, man, not only do you give up the turnover, you give up a touchdown, and you haven't scored that many points. They got to get it together.
And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. The Rebels will have it first and 10. Give to the single back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's gone. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Has to get there to move the sticks. Turning on the Jets. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. And the Rebels racing to the line in the hurry-up. Not even a moment of anxiety in that decision. 4th and 1, yep, we're going.
Well,
He wants to go deep. He makes a grab. Touchdown, Rebels. They move on top here in the 4th.
This guy is officially a problem. His second receiving touchdown of the game. Nice job by the offense. Dude, if I've got a matchup I like, continue to pick at it until they stop it.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Auburn is going to get out of Dodge with a win. It's a shave that might have been a little closer than Tigers fans wanted, but a road victory feels great no matter what the final score is. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. And good coverage by the defense, just a short game. They're dealing with a second and long.
The screen plays, you really want to sell it, get it to your running back, and get him to the second level. Get him running full head of steam on a safety, on a linebacker. He almost got going, but just got tackled before he could really do any damage.
It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Right down the middle. And this is going to be incomplete on third.
Obviously, when you're playing in weather like this, the ball is very slippery and it's hard to catch. The QB threw a bullet that time, and his receiver just could not reel it in.
He could almost smell the red zone from where he made that fair catch, but it is tremendous field position for this offense. Rebels offense is back on the field. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know...
He's loose. That's why a good running game is a coach's and quarterback's best friend when you're trying to put the lid on the game. And this offense not only has a chance to extend the lead on first and goal, but they can also drain the clock. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
And I'm not surprised they're letting him throw the football down here near the end zone. Like, that dude's been really, really good. And you can trust him. They trust him in this offense. Great job by this defense playing the pass.
Touchdown, Vegas. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And, man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the fourth quarter, everything going in their direction.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Got it set up on the outside. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
Oh, that's a big-time blow, man. Once you get that under that 3-minute mark and you're down by multiple possessions and you've got to put something together, the last thing you can do is turn it over because that clock is not your friend.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? To throw, it's Calandria. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Touchdown, Rebels! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Yeah, and how about this offense, man, putting another drive together, getting in the end zone. And here's the deal, going on the road, handling these conditions in game 1, they've done a phenomenal job.
And he puts through the extra point.
41, Sam Houston, 20.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds the tight end. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him too? The Bearcats in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to pass. Makes the catch. It's Black. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Bearcats really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Trying to pick it up on the ground. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. On fourth down, looking to pass. They got him for the sack, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
Well, at this point of the game, in the second half, down 3 possessions, you're not punting anymore, right? Every fourth down you're going to be going for, regardless of where you are on the field. The problem is, defense knows it too, so they're going to play call accordingly. That time, they had a better play call on. They execute. It's just been that kind of day for this offense.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead. Now, incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
To the air, it's Calandria. Dances away. He'll be run out of bounds at the 14.
Nice job by the defense. You got to dial into your keys. You got to make sure you're reading those guys up front. They did a good job. They saw it. They pulled the trigger. They knew the quarterback had it. They weren't fooled. Strung it out. Did a nice job of limiting the damage with that QB run.
Offense breaks the huddle on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle. It's Gums. And he's going to be just short of the first down. It's going to bring up a decision for this coach. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's incomplete, and the defense comes up with a stop. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Plucks it out of the air. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Second down, they'll go to the air. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. And the Bearcats are at the line looking to convert on third and short. They'll snap it from the gun on third down. With the catch, it's Black. Coming through that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set.
And a first down.
He wants to throw it again. Got his man quickly.
And it's all about coachable moments, and obviously they have not had a ton of success throwing the ball in this game, but as a coach, I think you're just looking for positives, like that play right there, even late in the game, taking your steps, making the right read, an accurate throw, positive plays that you can build upon offensively for the next game.
And the Bearcats are at the line looking to convert on third and short. He's going to look for a man on third and short. He's got the tight end. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on third down. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. Makes the grab. He will not get it. A fourth down stop for this defense as they try to salt this one away. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
It's a great play there by the defense, stopping that run, but now with less than a minute to go, you got to use your timeout. You got to try and conserve as much clock as possible to give yourself a chance to win.
Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Pulls it in. It's Bradley. Hard-hitting tackle. The Rebels moving quickly to the line.
Third down coming.
Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. And the ball is out. Who's going to get it? And the offense falls on the ball, but they'll still have to give it up. They're short of the 1st down. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They'll start this drive with a pass. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. So now it's 2nd and long. Caught over the middle. It's Humphries. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Pass interference. Offense.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Wants to go up top. Makes the catch. It's Black. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. And the Bearcats are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever.
QB spikes the ball and the clock is stopped. Number 49 in punt formation to kick it away.
Punt is on its way. They bring him down. Strong effort by the coverage team. And